What's up, everyone? It's DeagleBeagle, and today we're gonna look over Chesnaught. So this Pokemon probably isn't very good because there's other Pokemon like it with its same typing, like Lilligant. I think it's Hisuian. I forget how to say it. Hisuian or something. Lilligant H. Let's just say that. It has the same typing, but it's just probably better because it has chlorophyll and sleep powder and after you and whatnot. But I did notice something. This guy's Chesnaught really walled my physical attackers, and that was kind of annoying, even though it kept missing Leech Seed. And it does get a unique ability, which is bulletproof, but that ability isn't that useful this time around. Like in years past, it actually used to be really useful. I want to say people used with Komao because Sludge Bomb and all these other bomb moves were common. So, and ball moves. So, if you look at all these, there's not a lot of them that are pretty common. Pollen Puff, sure. Shadow Ball, sometimes Energy Ball, and a few of the other ones, but overall not that much. And even if it blocks Shadow Ball, Fluttermane's probably going to try to hit it with a fairy move anyways. So overall, Bulletproof is not a very useful ability, but compared to Overgrow, it might be a little bit better, especially on this bulky one that's just trying to wall them and annoy them with Spiky Shield and whatnot and Leech Seed. I would probably use Bulletproof and Leftovers. So you could use it in a similar fashion to like a Woquien. So Spiky Shield, you probably want Drain Punch instead of another fighting move because you restore your HP, and then Leech Seed restores it also. Wood Hammer, because I swear there was some sort of grass move that restored HP besides Giga Drain, like a physical one, but maybe I'm wrong on that. It might have been some special move or something. Okay, well, regardless, it doesn't get anything like that. So Wood Hammer is probably a good bet. It's probably a good move. You could use maybe something like Pain Split, but then you only have one attacking move. So up to you. Stuff like Bulk Up, I mean, you maybe could use, but they'll just hit you on the special side most likely. So I don't know about that. It doesn't have great defensive typing, but the way I saw it was, what's a Terra type that's only weak to like one thing and is useful in general with Chesnaught? And I was thinking at first normal, but that doesn't resist anything that it's weak to. Like, it would stop a Shadow Ball, but it's already immune to that with Bulletproof, and it's not weak to that. So Electric was the second thing that came to mind because it only has one weakness as well. And actually, Electric seems perfect because not only does it give you resistance against flying moves, which it's 4 times weak to, you also wall other moves like Make It Rain, like steel moves and electric moves. Its grass typing makes them not necessarily want to hit you with a ground move. So electric is a really good complementary typing, especially on this type of set. I would use electric. Not to say you can't use anything else like fire or whatnot, but like fire would be decent too to stop the wisp. But if you're just spamming Leech Seed and Spiky Shield and Leftovers and whatnot, a Will-O-Wisp wouldn't be a huge problem. I would say the main thing with Chesnaught would be just surviving. So in fact, you could even, instead of Adamant, you might want to make it, what is that nature? Not Calm. It's why am I blanking? Is it Careful? Yeah, Careful. You could give it Adamant or Careful, so either one. You might actually want careful though, just to wall them a little bit better. And this is a different Chesnaught. So there's not a lot of ways to use Chesnaught, honestly, because if you look at it, just its moves, like, it doesn't get, like, most of the moves are like similar moves, like more fighting moves or more grass moves or whatever. I mean, you could maybe use it with Wide Guard, but in general, this Pokemon's pretty low tier, so the way to use it well, it's typically with the lower tier Pokemon, there's not as many options, I should say. So that's why I'm not going to show more than 2 ways to use it. Not to say that you can't use it a different way, but I mean, it does depend on your team, but these are the 2 ways that I would probably use it, or probably not use it at all. Assault Vest is decent because it has lower special defense, it has really good defense and good HP. So you could probably use a Terra that resists like fire with it. So you could use actually Terra Fire with it over Terra Water, but I just figured you could use Terra Water Blast to hit like a Chi-Yu or something, but you could use like I think it learns Rock Slide, but that's not as powerful. So I don't know, it's up to you, but you could try something like this out. It does have ground moves. It does have like Stomping Tantrum and whatnot. Well, actually, you don't even need Terra Blast. Yeah, actually, Fire would probably be better because Chi-Yu's already weak to fighting. I forgot. And then Low Kick's good because the Pokemon that are lightweight typically get hit hard by Wood Hammer, like Bundle. So Bundle is one of the few Pokemon that doesn't take almost max damage from Low Kick, max power from it. So you could use like Wood Hammer on that and other lightweight Pokemon like Gastrodon. But let's see actually what you could use with it. You could use actually Terra Fire Blast with this thing, and it would hit a Moongus. So that is an option. Even though Super Fang, you could just Super Fang them unless you need to like finish them off. Iron Head is another option, even though you should be able to Wood Hammer the Fluttermane, so I don't know. You could pick whatever for the 4th move. But in general, I think this would be good. You could change the EV spreads around. You might want Overgrow on this one instead of Bulletproof because you're not just trying to survive with Leech Seed and leftovers. You're trying to actually, you can use the Overgrow to your advantage with Wood Hammer. But Bulletproof, yeah, Bulletproof just wouldn't be that useful in general because there's hardly any of these moves that are used against it. It would just mostly help versus like Sludge Bomb and maybe a Pollen Puff from an Amoonguss, but that's weak damage probably anyways, especially versus the Assault Vest one, so I wouldn't even sweat that personally. I would just hope you get to low HP so that you can hit him with the harder Wood Hammer. So, thanks for watching.